Paris Saint-Germain and Liverpool for a game that could seriously alter the landscape of Group C. Liverpool start the night at the top, could end up in third place and could win it and sail into the last 16 if they repeat their performance of the opening night against the champions of France. With Dejan Lovren continuing alongside Virgil van Dijk, James Milner is also recalled. He's in for Xherdan Shaqiri. There's Marquinhos in midfield alongside Marco Verratti. He's preferred to Adrien Rabiot. Angel Di Maria will can Liverpool get the job done here in Paris tonight.
Yeah, it's a wonderful competition. This is a brilliant fixture.
Unai Emery, their jobs in recent years. The back heel by Firmino and an important Milner. Here's Salah. The kind of position last season, Steve, when he was scoring all of those goals where he would have gone for the opposite corner.
Yeah, he changed his mind. This was a lovely ball by Milner. He was blocked off there, but then that was a nothing shot. Never going to squeeze anything past him from there.
It's been a real fun. Neymar can power in here for Paris Saint-Germain. Clip one into Thiago Silva. Flag was up. Wouldn't have counted. But again, it's the 2-on-1 from the set piece that you talked about, Steve.
Yeah, I just think they're vulnerable when it is 2-on-1 because you're outnumbered. You see, he was actually onside, Thiago Silva. It was Mbappe, he was offside running out. Never went in anyway, did
Neymar looking to bend one in behind them. And Marquinhos was one of the players running in. Neymar's ball to Mbappe. Di Maria beaten away by Alisson. One of those dippers that the Liverpool goalkeeper had to make sure he judged just right.
Yeah, I don't know whether it was going in. Let's have a look. Yeah, could have curled in the far post. Goalkeeper had to do that. Had to save it. Had to claw it away, as you said.
Scored a beauty here, didn't he, to salvage a point against Napoli in an earlier group.
Yeah, but you don't want to rely on things like that, do you? You just want to get the business done.
PSG are looking to play the game at a really high tempo. Here's Mbappe with his first chance, and he drank Maria. Here's Kylian Mbappe. He's playing it behind Edinson Cavani. Bernat squeezes the ball in. Paris Saint-Germain score the first goal inside 15 minutes. And it's Juan Bernat with his second goal of the season after Liverpool had just switched off inside their own penalty area. PSG 1, Liverpool 0.
Yeah, Liverpool thought they'd done the hard work by sniffing out the cross. But this was too easy, Fletch. Verratti on the ball like that, putting Mbappe in. So they're fine there, and then this is just lackadaisical, slow.
The very best sides in the Champions League. Neymar looking to send Juan Bernat away down the left. Here's Kylian Mbappe, slides it through. Cavani couldn't get there, Robertson could. And then Marquinhos, here's Neymar, and Alisson gets a hold of it for Liverpool, but the warning signs were there again.
Yeah, when they break, it's going to be dangerous, aren't they? Neymar puts Mbappe in.
It's good goalkeeping by Alisson to get down at the feet of Cavani. Mbappe to Neymar. Milner was in there, and he's fouled him. The referee's pulled it by the captain, Jordan Henderson. Lifted forward here towards Mo Salah. Almost sneaked in behind Bernat.
There's a nice run and a nice ball. Out away.
It's a difficult chance though, Steve, isn't it? Even if he gets there.
You wouldn't even call it a chance, Fletch.
No. Kylian Mbappe. Cavani sprinting through the middle. Di Maria coming in as well. It's Neymar, and it's 2-0. They were ripped apart there, Liverpool, by the speed of the Paris Saint-Germain attack. And the finishing touch applied by Neymar, his 14th goal of the season. It's Paris Saint-Germain 2, Liverpool 0.
Absolutely torn apart. Liverpool giving the ball away really easily. Nice 1-2, Mbappe, Neymar. And as soon as he puts him in, the white shirts are streaming forward. Can't catch him up. Keeper just great there. Can't do anything about that. touch by Cavani, saved by Alisson. Neymar, who arguably starts the move off 50 yards prior. It's a simple tap in.
Needs to pick out the cross. Firmino was attacking it and put it back into a decent area.
Really looking forward to seeing how the two teams play. PSG on the move straight away, and he was through there, Cavani.
Runs away from Kehrer. Di Maria gets in.
Foul.
It's a foul, but what is it? Here comes Milner, who scores and gives Liverpool exactly what they needed on the stroke of half-time. Paris Saint-Germain 2, Liverpool 1. Ice running through the veins of James Milner.
Yeah, Mr. Reliable when he steps up to take the penalty. Normally goes right, flipped it to the left this time. Buffon's done his homework, and so was Milner. Liverpool back in the game, right on the stroke of half-time.
In many ways, Macca, it's almost the opposite to what we saw at Anfield, where Liverpool were cruising at 2-0 and Meunier got a goal and changed it round a little bit. Set piece. Cleared away by Cavani, not very far. Here's Mo Salah, Firmino. Kimpembe read the intentions of Firmino. Cavani starts his run, Marquinhos! He got the last touch, but the flag denies him.
I don't know whether Thiago Silva would have been offside behind and Fletch. He makes a later run, Thiago Silva, but they are offside. Marquinhos is offside. And I think Thiago Silva would have been onside if he...
Wasn't the best of balls by Cavani, and now there's a bit of space here for Firmino for Liverpool, but that's not a good enough cross.
As they move the ball around, as Neymar breaks.
Joe Gomez had got a yard on him. Still got the shades on. Leonardo DiCaprio.
I think it's a waxwork, he hasn't moved. No. Just stay with him.
Neymar's going to hit one. Never really got the power to it. And he'll come again now through Robertson. Deflected. Firmino couldn't guide the header.
No, a couple of opportunities there for Liverpool. It's a difficult chance, deflection off to Maria. Just can't get his head around it. Somebody's down in the box yet again.
I think it's Thiago Silva, Macca. Neymar. Away from Gomez, Van Dijk across, down went Neymar. Referee said Van Dijk got the ball.
The referee was ideally placed. I think it was a... Here it is. Yeah, he gets the ball, doesn't he? He tries to come back and it's his left leg there, Van Dijk gets the ball. He's ideally placed, the referee.
Mane takes on Kehrer, gets the crossing, but right kind of quality from the Liverpool corner. In towards Van Dijk, cleared as far as Henderson. Free kicker won't get it. Can Liverpool punish them? Here's Mo Salah. Thiago Silva's back on. Robertson wriggles in. Robertson's cross deflected. And here's James Milner. And it goes towards Firmino, and player warming up at the moment. Here's Naby Keita looking for Sadio Mane. Thiago Silva's radar is Sadio Mane. Lovely turn away from Kehrer. Robertson, can he find the delivery?
Oh, that's all it was.
Neymar with a more direct approach. Good save, Alisson. It was Marquinhos powering in, and then Mbappe couldn't find the follow-up.
Yeah, he just had to run and jump on everybody, didn't he? Because Liverpool and marking zonally. Lovren doesn't do enough, is it, to get across. Good header down into the ground. Loads of pace on it. Right at the keeper, and he makes a really smart save. Just a run on everybody. Happened so quickly. He's suffering from a bit of cramp now, I think, Marquinhos.
He landed awkwardly, didn't he, after winning the header. Here come Paris Saint-Germain with Mbappe. Takes on Robertson. Did ever so well, Robertson.
Very well.
You'll see a yellow card now for Sturridge, though, for the pullback earlier in the move.
Yeah, rightly so.
One of the easier ones for the referee tonight.
You can see Robertson always wants him to go left. Always wants to go left. He knows he's got bodies behind him. Don't let him cut inside. Really good defending.
And the fact that it's going to be Rabiot, who's your stereotypical holding midfield player, coming on for Mbappe. Well, there's the full-time whistle, and you can see the delight on the faces of the Paris Saint-Germain players and the coach, Thomas Tuchel. It's their night tonight. Gianluigi Buffon had one of his quietest nights in the Champions League. All the scoring came in the first half. Juan Bernat with the first goal, Neymar with the second.